4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And I said I wanted to do a story time for y'all of how my ex cheated on me and how I found out. So we're gonna start from when it first started or whatever. So I met him on Instagram, whatever. We started talking. We was best friends at first. We started talking. That's when, mind you, he had a girlfriend, right? He had a girlfriend. And it's like when we became best friends, that's when they broke off, whatever. So that's when, like, 2 weeks after we being best friends or whatever, we started talking about stuff like that, like bobbing and stuff, just like, you know, not nothing serious or nothing. So that's when he asked me out, and we started going out, and we almost made a month. Actually, we broke up like 2 weeks before we almost made a month or whatever. So let me get to it. So we talking or whatever. It's like I really like this boy, so I'm like, I'm really catching feelings for him or whatever. And what happened? So the first time I had his password or whatever, and this girl, I'm gonna name her Blackie because I'm gonna name her Blackie. So Blackie texted my boyfriend and was like, what'd she say? She said something. I guess he liked her stuff, and she was like, what you liking my stuff for? Don't you got a girlfriend or something like that? That was that. And yeah, so that was that. So mind you, she came to my head. So I'm like, all right, cool. I guess that's okay. Whatever. I'm gonna keep her in my head. Like, I'm gonna know when she texts me or whatever. So that's when he sent me they messages or whatever, and she texted him, was like, she 15. Why you talking to her? You're not gonna act like you don't know her age or whatever. Because mind you, he was 18. He like 18 or 17. He 18 or 17. And she said something about my age, so I'm like, why is you my business? Mind your business. So that's when he showed me or whatever. He showed me the messages. I'm like, she knew about her business first of all, and why is she texting you? So that was that. And I told him stop texting her or whatever. So that was that. That's when a couple days later, she texted his Instagram or whatever. Mind you, that day, it's like a couple days later or whatever, she texted him off Instagram, and mind you, she already was trying to be smart. Like, me and her had words before, so she trying to be smart or whatever. I text my best friend, I'm like, why this same girl texted my boyfriend talking about she's talking about something, why I'm hearing that you cheating on me with this bitch, why she in my bed, tell that B why did I curse? No, tell that B. What she said? She was like, tell that B that's my spot in your bed. All this weird shit. I'm like, alright, cool. So that's why I'm like, she probably just trying to get me mad because we already had words, and I told her to stop texting him. I'm like, girl. So I'm like, she probably just trying to get me mad. My best friend said the same thing when I texted her and told her about it. She'd be like, girl, don't even worry about it. She just trying to get you mad, whatever. He not gonna cheat on you. I don't think he gonna cheat on you. Cause they met. My boyfriend and my best friend met or whatever. And my best friend actually liked him. Like, so I'm like, alright, he not cheating on me. I don't think so. So me, like a dummy, I just let that pass through. Me and her was arguing again, and she was like, oh yeah. So that's why I'm like, so we arguing about, bro. I'm being petty, bro. I'm like, so he entertaining you? She was like, yep. You know, I don't think he entertaining you. I was like, what you mean? She was like, I was like, show me messages. So this show me messages, and it's like messages or whatever. And like basically my boyfriend was calling her sexy or whatever. I'm like, let me see the call. She showed me the call. They on the phone for like 3 hours. They was on the phone for like 3 hours and stuff. And then mind you, he been acting weird. Like, he barely been texting me, barely been talking to me. Like, I don't know. I was just so stuck. I was like, oh my God. And I kept being a dummy, kept texting him, asking him stuff like, you want me to come over? Stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm just being dumb. So that's when I was like, all right, cool, you could keep him then. Because obviously he's in a relationship with me. He's the one posting me. Come on now. You trying to be in competition with the same nigga who's fucking with another chick. Like, what, yo? Come on. So I just be like, all right, cool, we can have him. So that's when I'm texting him or whatever. And he like, what he say? I let it pass through because, you know, I like giving some second chances or whatever. So I'm like, I'm going to just let that go. He better not text her. He better not talk to her again. Thinking that he wasn't going to talk to her no more. Something else happened, let me tell y'all. But mind you, so we're texting or whatever. We cool. He was like, no, I want. Mind y'all, Blackie is ugly. I will show y'all a picture, but I'm not gonna do that. But yo, she's ugly. Period. She's ugly. She's not over me. Her body's nasty. No. But anyways, what happened? So that's when what happened? So that's when he stopped texting me again. He started acting weird. So I'm like, what? That's when I was supposed to go to his house or whatever. It was Friday or whatever. I was supposed to go to his house Friday. He said if I don't go to my cousin's house. And the other time he be so hyped for me to come over. So I'm like, alright. So that night, his ex, the girl that he used to go out with when we was best friends. We kind of squashed it around because it was nothing like, we didn't have to beef, like it was no beef. So mind you, she texted me. She was like, Jamira. I was like, yeah. She showed me it was a picture that the girl posted. Mind you, he changed his password. I meant to tell you that he changed his password that day. He was acting weird, and that day me and her was arguing or whatever. He changed the password. He said, you just changed my password. He tried to turn around and say, you changed my password. I'm like, no. He was like, all right, hold on, I'ma change it and give it to you. So I'm like, all right. He never gave me his password. So mind you, he still had mine. So the girl sent me the picture or whatever. His ex sent me the picture. I'm not saying nobody's names. So the ex showed me the picture, and I guess the girl posted. Mind you, she won't accept me off my page. She won't accept my follow request. So I followed her. So the ex showed me the picture or whatever, and it's a picture of them too. And it's like he's spending the night over her house or something like that. I think he was spending the night over her house, or she was spending the night with his. Mind you, I heard she like 20. But I'm not sure. She like 20. She like 20. She don't look like she's 20 though, but she like 20. And it's a picture or whatever. Took like they was kissing and stuff. I'm like, oh really? So I sent it to him or whatever. He gonna leave me on red. So I'm like, okay, say no more. So I changed my password. That was it. We ain't never say like we broken up, but I'm pretty sure he got the memo, like, like we just separated or whatever. So that's when I sent it to him. He left me on red. I'm like, I said, so what is this? He left me on red. So I'm like, yo, he really played me for a dummy. Like yo, to this day it still make me mad. Like it just make me want to just punch him in his face. But it's like, you know, my nigga, so I'm not even gonna trick. And it's like she be still watching my stuff. She be on my Instagram. She watches my stuff, period. And I'm just like, what? It's no beef with him. I mean, I'm just mad because he left me for a dirty bitch, like a ugly bitch. Like, no. At least cheating on me with a bad one. Like, what? But you know what? I'm not gonna talk too much. But yeah. What else happened? Yeah, she be watching my stuff like that. She be posting him or whatever. I ain't gonna fraud. I used to be on her page or whatever from other people's pages because she wouldn't accept me. But yeah, I don't worry about her no more. I don't worry about him. Like, me and him won't got no problem. But you know, just no, don't look at me that way. Nah, I don't look at him that way. So yeah, but it was crazy though, because I really did actually like him. And then I'm like, now it's like I can't even really trust nobody. This is the reason why I really can't trust getting in a relationship again, because it's like the same thing. And I should have known something like this was gonna happen again, because he did it to the ex. Like, he left her for me. And it's like, why would he do it again? He's gonna do it again. But yeah, that was just the story, y'all. I just wanted to get that out. And yeah, stay tuned for my next story time. My next story time is gonna be when I cheated on my ex. So stay tuned, y'all. Until next time. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram. I'll leave that in the description. And yeah, until next time.
Do you want this yummy?
Sound off, fake friends I let go. like Cleflo. Original, no klepto. Got a new flow, got a new glow. Level up, I'm